What if half your Social Security disappeared? Imagine logging into your bank account on payday and seeing only half of your usual Social Security deposit. What would you do if suddenly half your Social Security check was gone? It sounds unbelievable, but it could happen under certain conditions. In this video, we're diving into the surprising change in Social Security policy that every retiree should know about, a change so significant that it might make you question the security of your benefits. Stay tuned, because the reason behind this change and what you can do about it might surprise you. So, why on earth would Social Security ever take back money after it's paid it to you? It comes down to something called an overpayment. An overpayment is when Social Security accidentally pays you more money than you should have received. Essentially a mistake in the system. Maybe you forgot to report a change in income or some type of status. Or maybe the agency made a calculation error on their end. These things do happen. Now, you might be thinking, if it's their mistake, do I really have to pay it back? The tough answer is yes, by law. The Social Security Administration is required to attempt to recover any excess payments. In the past, the agency would typically withhold just 10% of your monthly benefit to slowly recover an overpayment, allowing you to keep most of your check each month. That way, if you owed money, you'd still get 90% of your benefit to live on. It wasn't ideal, but it was manageable. But here's where things get interesting and a bit alarming. The policy changed. Recently, the Social Security Administration decided that 10% withholding was too low, and they announced a plan to take back much more. In fact, at one point, they even considered withholding 100% of a person's benefits to recover overpayments, meaning your entire Social Security check could be taken until the debt was repaid. Can you imagine? For many retirees, losing their whole check, even temporarily, would be devastating. Thankfully, Social Security pulled back from that 100% idea, and they didn't stick with the old 10% either. Instead, they landed on 50% withholding rate for recouping overpaid benefits. Half of your benefit, that's the new default amount the agency can withhold from your monthly Social Security check if you have been overpaid. So, if you normally receive $1,500 a month, you could suddenly start getting only $750 with the other half siphoned away to pay down the overpayment balance. That's a huge chunk for anyone's income, especially retirees on a fixed budget. Now, why does this matter? The agency argues that it has the responsibility to protect the Social Security Trust Fund and ensure fairness. And overpayments, as rare as they might seem, add up to some big bucks. Improper payments, including overpaid benefits, have totaled tens of billions of dollars in recent years, approximately $72 billion during fiscal years 2015 through 2022. From their perspective, clawing back these funds helps keep the program financially sound for everybody in the long run. But let's talk about you, the retiree hearing this. If you're like most, you rely on your Social Security check to pay bills like groceries, maybe cover medical costs. Losing 50% of it, even temporarily, would be a serious hardship. So naturally, you might be asking, do I have any recourse? What if I truly can't afford this? These are excellent questions to ask. And fortunately, the answer is not all gloom and doom. First off, Social Security can't just snatch half your benefits without warning. There's a process. If the Social Security Administration believes they've overpaid you, they will send you an overpayment notice explaining the situation and the amount you owe. And then you typically have 90 days, a 3-month grace period, to respond. During that time, no money is withheld just yet. This is your window to appeal or challenge the overpayment if you think it's wrong. Maybe the Social Security Administration made a mistake in their math, or maybe you actually reported your income change and it wasn't recorded. Now is the time to bring those facts up. You also have the right to request a waiver or a lesser repayment plan. If you can prove that the overpayment wasn't your fault, and paying it back would cause you financial hardship, the Social Security Administration might forgive the overpaid amount or let you pay it back at a slower pace. For example, they could agree to a smaller percentage than 50% if taking half would leave you unable to meet your basic needs. The key is to communicate with Social Security and not ignore the notice. This isn't a surprise attack. they do give you a chance to sort things out. It's also worth noting, not every overpayment will trigger the 50% withholding. The new 50% rate mainly applies to new cases of overpayment on retirement, survivor, or disability benefits going forward. If you have an overpayment from before this policy change, in most cases, the old rules like the 10% cap still apply. And if you're on supplemental Social Security income, that program still limits withdrawals to 10% by law. So this 50% rule is significant, but it's not universal across all scenarios. Hearing all this, you might be wondering, how can I avoid ever facing this situation? The best defense is to stay informed and proactive. Keep your information with Social Security up to date. If you have any life changes that could affect your benefits like a new job, a change in pension income, marriage, or divorce, report it promptly. Many overpayments happen because of delays or oversights in updating information. By staying on top of your paperwork, you reduce the chance of a surprise letter saying you owe money back. Also, regularly check your Social Security statements and payment amounts. If something looks off, say you receive more money than usual one month without a clear reason, don't just spend it. It could be a mistake, and it might be clawed back later. It's wiser to contact Social Security Administration and clarify, or set that extra aside rather than assume it's automatically yours. Better safe than sorry. If all of this feels overwhelming, or if you just want someone to help you make sense of it all, we're here for you. At Oak Harvest Financial Group, we specialize in helping retirees navigate the complexities of retirement income and tax planning strategies and investment risk management. Whether you're already retired or planning for it soon, we can help you build a plan that gives you confidence via visibility. Don't leave your retirement to chance. Hope generally does not replace a strategic plan. Give us a call today and let us talk about how we can help you protect what you have worked so hard to build. Finally, remember that knowledge is power. Now that you know about this policy, you're better prepared to handle it. Share this information with fellow retirees or anyone on Social Security. After all, nobody likes nasty surprises, and a simple heads up can save someone a lot of stress. If you found this video helpful or eye-opening, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more insights on navigating retirement with confidence. We're here to help you stay informed about the issues that matter to you. Your retirement years should be about peace of mind. So stay informed, stay proactive. Thanks for watching. Feel free to drop a comment if you have any questions or experiences you'd like to share. And until next time, stay safe and stay retirement savvy.